Hey, fellow babies. Welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Hope you're watching real time as either a Patreon patron or a Twitch Prime member who linked his Amazon Prime account, or as a YouTube subscriber. Two of those three are really cheap and one is free, Twitch Prime and Amazon Prime. So please, at a minimum, link your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon Prime account. You can do that even if you're a subscriber. That helps us. If you're watching a week late on YouTube, that's because you have no money or you don't find this valuable. Follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. Let's get to today's question. Today's question from SIFTD, from Jay Lynn. If you own Activision stock, what happens to it after the deal between Microsoft and Activision Blizzard goes through? It is redeemed. It ceases to exist, and in its place you have a $95 bill. So if you own 10 shares of Activision stock, the day the deal closes, the stock will evaporate from your brokerage account and $950 will magically appear. So that's how it happens. It's an all-cash deal. So the way that it's recorded for tax purposes and for your account, you sold your stock for $95 a share. And when you sell it, your account loses the shares that go away, and your account gets cash, $95 a share, and you are going to pay taxes if you had a gain. So if you paid $60 for the stock and you sold it for $95, you have $35 of profit. And if you've held it longer than a year, it's capital gains, and you pay a lower tax rate, 20%, which I think they're talking about raising the tax rate. But that's it. You get cash and shares go away. Happens all the time. This is not a conventional merger where you get stock for stock. So to answer a question you didn't ask, if you had a share of Zynga stock, Zynga shareholders get, I'm going to get these numbers wrong, $9.86 of value, which consists of, and I'm speaking from memory, $3.50 of cash, and the other $6.36 in Take-Two shares at a fixed conversion rate, provided Take-Two shares are between a certain range, $156 and $181. You'll get, and I don't remember the number, like 0.4 shares or whatever it is, not 0.04 shares of Take-Two stock, something like that. So if you have 100 shares of Zynga, you get $350 cash and 4 shares of Take-Two stock, something like that. And again, it's an odd formula, but in your brokerage account, what would happen is your Zynga stock would go away. You'd suddenly have that 100 shares, $350 in your account, and you suddenly have a bunch of Take-Two stock. Now that's complicated for tax purposes, because let's pretend that you paid more than $350 for your Zynga stock. Let's pretend you paid $5 for your Zynga stock. You get $350. That would typically be treated as a return of capital. So your cost of Zynga stock was $5. You just got back $350. Your cost would drop to $1.50 for the Take-Two shares. So you'd have lower basis for that, and then you won't have any gain until you sell the Take-Two shares. So it's giving stock is a very tax efficient transaction, because the seller doesn't have to record tax and pay tax until he sells the Take-Two shares. So it's a really good deal if you've owned Zynga stock for a long time. Zynga was at $3 not so long ago. It's not a good, doesn't matter if you have a loss. I mean, if you paid more for Zynga, you can sell the stock and not have any taxes. But anyway, stock deals tend to be favored by investors because they don't want to pay tax. So think about it this way. Think about an options contract where you sell somebody an option to buy your Activision stock away from you for $95 a share on December 31st, 2022. They are going to pay you $95 for a share. Why would that ever be worth more than $95? If it's worth $110, they'll pay you $95. So if you have, this is how options work. If somebody buys from you an option that the call option, you sell them a call option. They have a right to buy the stock from you for $95. Right. If it goes to $120, they'll buy it from you for $95 and they make the $25 profit. If it goes to $75 and stays there, they won't pay you $95. That's how options work. So this one is not an option. This is you're committing by contract, you will sell the stock for $95 period, no matter what. And they've committed by contract, they will pay you $95. If you have that contract, why would somebody else give you $110 for it? Let's say Microsoft offered $20 a share. And so you're convinced that there's no way that this deal goes through. I won't approve it. Then sure, bid it up to 110 and hope they pay 110. But this is a deal that both boards of both companies agreed to, and the shareholders are going to agree to. So why would you pay more than you're going to get?
I'm not talking about buying it. I'm talking about stocks that you already have, that you've been holding all the time.
How does the stock go up? Somebody buys a share.
You're buying it. Yeah.
No one's going to pay more than $95.
So you're saying that even though you can buy Activision stock right now
for $81,
just nobody is.
$81. No, tons of people are buying it for $81.
Oh, because they're going to get paid out $95.
Right, and the guys selling it for $81 don't think they're going to get $95.
Why?
They think the government's going to block the deal.
Oh,
that was my first answer to my first question today.
Okay.
They're convinced that the deal's not going through. That's why I said 50-50 chance. 67 to 95, midpoint 81. They think 50% chance. The government says nope, it's anti-competitive. You're going to hurt PlayStation. No deal. And deals get blocked.
Yeah,
it happens.
Sure.
I just saw one get blocked the other day. I forgot what it was.
Oh, it was the ARM NVIDIA.
Yeah. I think that was the wind.
What wind?
You want to let the dog? Want to let idiot dog out? Yeah, it was the ARM NVIDIA deal. Right. They just finally said no.
Dude,
too much.
$80 billion or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So yes, the ARM NVIDIA deal didn't go through. Thank you for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. And if you are watching real time, it's because either you're a Patreon patron, thank you very much. You're a YouTube subscriber, thank you very much. And or you have linked your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon Prime account, which all of you can do for free. If your parents are Prime members, go ahead and try it. It'll work. Remember to re-up that. It's in the description, show description. We tell you how to do that online. So just take a look and link your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon Prime account because it's free money for Shane. It'll keep these things being produced. It's no money for me, but I know you guys tolerate me. If you're doing none of those, follow me on Twitter @Michael Pachter. I will see you next time.